Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Green Light Goddess. Oh my goodness. Tarot. Let's see what's come through for you. Wow. Okay. The Strength card. Courage and endurance. Look at this beautiful elephant. This is your reading for October. So we're going to start off the month in your fellow air sign Libra, which will be a very compatible energy for you. Then we're moving into the deep waters of Scorpio, and we are in eclipse season. Yes, October, there are two eclipses, the new moon in Libra in the middle of the month and the full moon in Taurus at the end of the month. Look, speaking of Taurus, look at this big bison. Okay, so this is the Taurus energy: strength, courage, endurance, 8 of crystals, dedication, and progress. This is work. Put in the work. The bison's pushing against the wind, the element of air, potentially a mind saying, don't do it. I need to go off and do something different. But it's like something's really keeping you on track, where you're really putting in the work, putting in a lot of work. And we have the beautiful Queen of Swords here, Queen of Feathers, perception and truth. This bat is flying in the dark, just trusting what it is that you're perceiving here. So you're putting in a lot of work in terms of like, I'm just going to kind of go head to the wind, and it's going to take a lot of my strength and courage and endurance. And I might not necessarily know exactly where everything's going, but I have to trust my internal dialogue. I have to trust the voices in my head that this is right and this is going to be worth it. So yes, a lot of determination, but the dedication brings progress. Absolutely. Even though you might not necessarily see it, it might be, or other people might not necessarily see it. It's like you can perceive it and see it. So yes, wow. It feels like there's this very beautiful internal journey that's going on with this as well. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you. As you know, eclipses can bring change, unexpected change. They can bring things out, bring things in. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's pull. So yeah, it could be some interesting surprises, but I just get this sense of going head first into something, and it's going to require a lot of courage. So let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card. We got, it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. And that's what I keep feeling like, this beautiful bison. It's a sense of, yes, the wind, this is the element of air, your thoughts, you're kind of coming up against them. But it's like this other bigger energy is pushing through that and progressing and making, dedicating to the forward movement path, or to whatever path thing you've chosen yourself to dedicate to. So this, especially with work or whatever it is that you're working on in your life, you could make some really strong progress with that. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Gemini. Let's see what's shifting and changing. When I was tuning in for you, I tuned into the beautiful Gemini guide, and she was saying there's surprises ahead for Gemini. So I'm like, ooh, surprises. Okay. So let's see what is coming in. We have 1-6 Jupiter Leo. This is the card of success. Absolutely. If you put your mind to it and dedicate and put in the work, there's success around this. Fantastic. Wow. Okay, we've also got Pentacle 5, Venus, Taurus. Okay, so this is moving on from some struggles, or being able to kind of challenge yourself to grow in an area of your life which may be related to career or work or money. So yeah, definitely there is like dedication brings rewards. And Sword Fall, Mercury, Libra. Interesting, because this kind of feels a little bit like at some point you're going to reach a crossroads with this. This beautiful bison's going to come across a crossroads and go, I don't know which way to go. Like this little bat flying in the dark. I can't see. But at some point, you're going to have to trust your inner truth, your inner perception, those inner voices. So yes, you're going to come up against a challenge in a way, like a test. It feels like a crossroads where it's like, I have to learn to trust myself now. I have to learn to trust my thoughts, my thinking, what I'm seeing, my truth. I have to trust my truth. So yes, wow. I think it's very resilience building, but there's a lot of success with this. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Gemini. Just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch your 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view, a fuller picture of what's going on for you. Each one will resonate differently. And this is a general reading, Gemini. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Really trust your intuition. This is not so much intuition that I'm feeling here with this. It's more your conscious mind, the thoughts that are creating your reality here. So it's more mercurial. It's Mercury, your planetary ruler, coming through. Yeah, look at the card of work coming in. Yep. Time to get to work. Yeah, so it is about work or putting in the work with something, but yeah, very Saturnian, being asked to put in some work here. But yes, if it does really resonate and you'd like to explore this further, no time to celebrate yet. It's hard work and no play. That might be the block at this moment in time. We'll see. But sounds boring so far. Not boring as in like this might be something you really want. Like you have this sense of achievement. Like to say it's all work and no play. It's like, that doesn't sound fun. But really like with this beautiful elephant, this is wanting to kind of, there's satisfaction with this, an achievement that comes through with it. So yes, if this reading does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below, where we'll delve into it further into the future and deeper. So let's see. So yes, the extended reading is being hosted by my Patreon channel, so you also have access to a whole heap of premium content as well. Ooh, moving on, stepping into new frontiers. Yes, wow, okay. 4 of Swords again, twice. So it's going to be really important to manage your energy levels, to make sure that, you've got the card of success as well. So you've got the card of success and the card of retreat and the card of twice and the card of hard work twice. So you can see the picture starting to form here. A lot of success through hard work, but make sure that you take time out. The Hermit, yes, that's what the wise hermit is doing. And the 8 of Cups, wow, okay. Let's see, emotionally detaching and then thinking about your responsibilities, what you're dedicating yourself to. Oh, the Ace of Cups. So you've got 2 aces, absolutely beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is something tangibly, a new cycle tangibly begins here, related to your work, your career, your money, your health or your home situation. And it's going to come with healing or emotional renewal as well. Something beautiful is birthing with it. You're going to be feeling very differently about this situation. So yeah, the situation is work, absolutely, or putting in the work, doing the hard work that's required. Crossed by the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is going out socializing, partying, having fun, connecting with people. It can be celebration. And it's kind of saying, now's not the time to be doing that. The time is to be putting in the work. So that's something that's coming through. We see that what's happening here by putting in this work, you're able to, in your conscious mind here, the 6 of Swords is being able to move on from something, this transition, move on, being able to, and this is moving into a place of peace or calmer waters, at least feeling calmer about something, because we can see there's a little bit of emotional turbulence that it's been occurring here. And this character is putting in the work. It's having to push the boat to get to those calmer waters. So I feel like, peace can be attained, and there is a transition period, or the 6 of Swords can represent travel. It can represent moving. It can represent all of those sort of things. At the base, we've got this beautiful little Page of Wands ready to go out and explore and discover new things. It's a very pioneering energy. It's a very much like there could be new things you're wanting to explore when it comes to your creativity or your passions or your hobbies or your career. So something that you're kind of getting motivated with, and you're thinking, this is new, this is fresh, this is exciting. So there could be, you might be needing to kind of activate this or step into confidence with this perhaps, but this little Page of Wands is a pioneer going out into the desert and finding new growth. So Beautiful. And there's a lot of messages that you're receiving from your spirit deep down with that Page of Wands coming in there. So listen to that. That's part of what this Queen of Feathers is. Listen to to those messages, those internal messages. So in the recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like you've already started something and you're potentially like dedicating yourself to it. And yeah, the emotional cleansing that can come through with it can be really fantastic. The healing that comes through with it can be really fantastic. The sense that you might be feeling very, very differently about certain things or people or situations in your life is coming through with it as well. So this is like there's been a tangible start. There's a tangible beginning here, whether it's with your work, your health, your daily routines, or the living situation. There's something that you've begun, that you've started the work, whether it's a new project, starting your own business, starting a new job. It could be anything like that. But even whatever this is, it's just like I'm ready to put in the work around this. So in the near future, we've got the Four of Swords, and this is the card of taking a break. So yeah, for the moment, it's hard work, but there will come a point where it's like retreat, take a break, take some time out, because I think this is when you reach that crossroads and it's like, I need to take some time out to think about where this is going, because there's a lot of narratives going on inside your mind. It's all about what's going on inside that beautiful mind of yours, Gemini. And it's like, okay, I'm just going over and processing a whole heap of stuff related to how everything's been going and all the work that's been put in and what progress has been made and where I'm seeing everything, where everything's at. But it's also like, what narratives or thoughts are you weaving together that is creating your future, that's creating the end of the story? Where is this going? So at this crossroads point, you're able to rewrite the narrative, which is actually going to be really fantastic. So spend a bit of time thinking about that. You're presenting as the Knight of Pentacles. So this is slow and steady wins the race. Very reliable. I'm trustworthy. I'm dedicating myself to this. I'm thinking about my longer term future. So yeah, it's it's moving, taking action, moving forward with this Ace of Pentacles, whatever that represents to you. So the energy surrounding you is the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory, success, recognition. So you've got that twice coming in, the Six of Wands up here as well. So yeah, absolutely. With this new venture or this new cycle that begins, there's possible a lot of success around it that you might be receiving, going with it, perhaps rewards, recognition, validation of some sort. So it feels really, really positive. So I feel like you've kind of already, got the wheels in motion for this, or it's just the very early days of the beginning of it. But we have as the hopes and fears, the Hermit. This is kind of saying, part of it is like you're taking a lot of personal responsibility for this, or taking on a lot yourself. But it's also a sense that it could be for some of you being single, if you are single. But the Hermit is very wise. It's like, I'm hoping that this is wise, what's happening here, the dedication that I'm putting in. So absolutely. And then we have, as the outcome, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So it really, this could even be a relationship you're moving on from as well. With this Eight of Cups, this is emotionally detaching from something. So whether this is just you needing to take a break and emotionally detach, maybe go on vacation or take some time out, that could be really useful and helpful for this. But if you're moving on from an old cycle, an old relationship, or something that you need to kind of do a bit of emotionally clearing, that is actually really positive energy to come through. It's sort of like you're emotionally detaching from the direction that something's going in or has gone in. You maybe been able to transition and move on into new territory now. Have a big deep think about what that is and where you're investing your time, effort and energy. Does there need to be a pivot in direction, or a change, or any adjustments that need to be made to your responsibilities, to your commitments, to what it is you're dedicating yourself to? So the Hierophant can represent institutions, it can represent marriage, it can represent your higher self, it can just represent your responsibilities, your commitments. So definitely feel like this Seven of Pentacles is having a big think about how much they want to invest into that, into these things, and how much is how detached are they going to be? Is it kind of a sense of, are there certain things or people that you're emotionally or cycles that you're emotionally detaching from, but then reinvesting that time, effort, and energy that you're detaching and pulling away from into something new, into a new direction? So it doesn't necessarily feel like, it feels like there's a midpoint, and it doesn't feel like it's, even though there's new cycles around this, and new things beginning around it, I feel like that it's really important at a certain point to be able to pivot and make some adjustments. So we have, as an overall energy, this Ace of Cups. This is beautiful healing journey that's going on. This journey in itself might bring you a lot of joy and happiness. You're refilling your cup. You're saying with the Eight of Cups, I'm emotionally detaching from situations. I'm moving on from drama. I'm being able to emotionally replenish and renew. And now that gives me the water to be able to, the emotions, the soul and spirit energy, to be able to feed this beautiful seed that I'm wanting to plant here and wanting to dedicate to in my life. So it's all about dedication and progress. And where are you putting your time, effort, and energy that you're making the best use of that in order to bring in the growth and to get the progress that you're looking for here? So it might be that you're really prioritizing some certain people or things in your life as well. And really, it's about working out what matters to you and what is the thing that you're putting in a lot of time, effort, and energy or emotions into this cycle. What are you getting out in return? So it's kind of bang for your buck kind of energy. But let's pull a charm for you, Gemini. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got money coming in. So definitely the money charm is here for you. It could definitely be about wanting to invest time, effort, or energy, or even money to make money. It could be bringing growth in around these money cycles. So, I mean, this is also status as well, the money energy. So I do feel like it's got a lot to do with work and career, that there is opportunities here to move things forward. It is going to require an effort and maybe a pivot and an adjustment. But if it's something that you really love that can make more money or can bring more sense of status or stability, then it's something that you're potentially going to really want to dedicate yourself to. So yeah, that, and status doesn't have to necessarily be only, it can be relationship status as well. So that is your reading, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see there's beautiful emotions and new cycles birthing here. There's something that you're really dedicating yourself to. So let's see where this is all going. It has this sense of, I'm hoping this is going to pay off. I'm hoping, I'm just trusting my inner truth. But I also know that I just need to explore. I can't be doing the same thing over and over. I need to explore new paths, new avenues here. So let's see where this is all going, because it feels like there's an opportunity to do something that you really enjoy that could be bringing in growth when it comes to money or career or work. So yeah, or even like to do with relationship when it comes to marriage or a long-term partner kind of energy around that as well. So that we're going to explore this into the future and have a look at where this is all going. So that's in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And as mentioned, it is through the link that is hosted. The extended reading is hosted through the Patreon channel. Love it if you come and check out all that content. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Gemini. Love to read your comments, and take care.